The weather is beautiful and we are working off our Thanksgiving dinner. A day late. In action.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Okay.
Anyway, hello and welcome to another show of the Camper Couple, and we wanted to show you some of the improvements that we've made to the camper so far. And one of the things is the door that we installed on the last episode. We took out the accordion door and we put in a regular bifold door, which is a lot more solid. And it cost us $5 at the Habitat for Humanity store. And we took out the shelf that was here to put a little box TV on. And we replaced it with this box crate that we're going to be using as a shelf. We're going to be able to put some DVDs or some books or something right here. And we can always put a bungee cord across here to keep things in there. And it gives us also a place to put the DVD player. And today we're probably going to be installing this shelf. And we've run into a little bit of an obstacle with this because I'm not sure if she can see it or not, but the floor doesn't go straight to the wall. There's a little bit of an incline. I think that's where some electrical cords go through to get to the back of the trailer. So in order to put this shelf in, we're not going to be able to lay it on the ground. So we're thinking about like lifting it up and attaching it to the wall like this. And this will give us a little place to put our shoes or things like that over here. And we'll just attach it to the wall. So that's probably what we're going to be doing next. That is our next. The shelf that came up there is now a desk here in the bedroom. So that's another improvement. We're still coming up with some ideas, and if Lisa will follow me. And it's cold. So this right here, we're wanting to put another door on this area. By not having the little box TV in this area, it opened up a ton of storage. But we don't want to leave it open like this. So we're trying to figure out something to do to make a door here somehow. Or some way to close this off. Hopefully we can find a door that will match this. But if we can't, we'll do something else. We're coming up with
in the bathroom.
Yeah, that's another thing too that we haven't done yet. Okay.
Directly above your head.
There we go. And when we first got the camper, there was nothing but a little tiny one towel rack over here for a hand towel. And we thought, oh my goodness, there's not enough room for any towels. So we got this little corner shelf and installed it right here, and now we've got plenty of room for towels and things like that. And she can put all of her, like her hair dryer and things like that down here still. And So that's another improvement. We might paint it, we might not. I don't know. That's not as important. We'll make it look nice, but we're thinking more about function than anything else right now. So that's one of the things that we're doing. If we do find a door for this area and it does not match the other doors, we might end up painting. And one of the things that we really love about this camper is the amazing amount of counter space that this thing has. And Lisa was able to find this at a thrift store, and tell us all about that.
Well, it holds our napkins, all of your silverware, and plates, and this doubles as a cutting board, and of course napkin holder. And when you're traveling, it just sits right in the sink. So it's an incredibly handy little item. And we have this dish strainer that lays right into the sink that we found at Aldi. And it was about $2, and I think this was $4, maybe $3. So if you search, thrift store items are the best. This toaster oven that we have right here, nice little compact size, and it is a regular toaster on the top, which is really neat. So that's going to get some use for sure. We're still in the preparation stage, but you see we do have great counter space here.
And that thing right there saved us from having to use one of the drawers as a silverware drawer.
Absolutely. So you just wash it up, let them dry, and you're good to go. This is where most of our kitchen gadgets are. As you can see, we have like a mini pitcher. Again, this was also a thrift store find. An electric kettle, even a stovetop espresso maker, and a crock pot, and pots and pans, and a couple mixing bowls, a microwave cooker. It all fits, guys. So,
and that crock pot also doubles as a griddle.
Yes.
Yeah.
So finding things that do double duty is very helpful. And our glasses and things of that nature go up here. We've managed to organize that. Water bottles here, coffee cups, and we're thinking about using some hooks for those. And I put my spices in here just so I can pull them out and have them all at one time. And usually our food is stored in these cabinets. It is not particularly organized at the moment, but we found these little baskets during dorm time at Walmart, and I think they were about $1 a piece, maybe.
Yeah, about $1 a piece.
And this I read is good for your canned goods. So even though it's really for sodas, good option as well. And even bakeware. If you look under here under our fridge, we even have bakeware. This is the silicone bakeware though, so really cool.
Yeah, it doesn't take up near as much space because it can smush into place if we have to.
Right. A couple little baking pans, a small Pyrex, loaf pan, cutting board, strainer.
And we haven't even gotten into this yet. There's still a lot of storage that we are probably going to fill up pretty fast once we move in to the camper. But we're ready for it. We've already got some baskets and stuff to put in there. There's some storage back behind here. I've got a board behind there right now that I used to do some cutting with. Another project that we have to do next is we're going to be replacing all of these bulbs, because we want to replace these with LED bulbs, because they are much more energy efficient and they don't generate as much heat. And so that's another thing that we're going to be doing. We're going to get some of those. Here there's a really great deal on Amazon.com for these LED lights, and if I find it, I'll put a link in the description for you. So that's another thing that that's going to be our project to improve this camper. Another thing that we've done is we added these LED lights up here on the ceiling. These are battery powered, so these don't require any kind of hookup in order to use. So if we're not hooked up, if we're not able to use the electrical, if the battery isn't charged or anything like that, we're always going to be able to have some sort of light in here. These things only cost $5. They were at Five Below, and they were used. They're originally to put inside of lockers, but we decided to go ahead and use them here on the ceiling. We're going to get some more of them to continue it on down the rest of the way here on the ceiling. But I thought that they were really neat to use, and so that we'll always have a form of lighting in here no matter what. And we're going to get back to work, and so we're going to call it a day, and thank you for watching.